Hi, Dr. Pewitt. Here's my project, The Christian Church and Anti-Semitism. This just kind of reflects on a lot of what I've learned in this class, how to, the hope of this project was to create better Christian and Jewish dialogue and kind of identify certain beliefs, Christian beliefs that I've grown up with that might prevent that, and how we can move forward to have better dialogue. Myself as a Christian and other Christians to have better dialogue and prevent anti-Semitism, especially in the Christian church. So, let's go. So I kind of start off. Actually, I'm going to click out of this so you can see. As you see in the slide, I've based my project on just kind of allowing for lots of discussions. So I'm starting off with a quote here, and then you can see kind of my instructions of what I want to do down here at the bottom. So use quote to begin presentation on why addressing anti-Semitism in Christianity is important. So I go over the history of that, of just like how anti-Semitism would have developed in Christianity, even though it's not, it was started out with Jews who believed in Jesus, or who followed Jesus. And so I go over some of like the context of that. So I'll look at certain parts from the Bible. So like here, Galatians 2:7 would be part of what we would look at. And then Mark 13 to look at some of the Synoptic Gospels, how it's context in the Jewish revolt, and go over some of the history of the separation of when Christianity or the church began to separate more from Judaism. And then later on to the second history, look at some passages from Justin the Martyr that are arguing then against Judaism and why the context of that is. And then supersessionism. So that's a big conversation I think we would have, and just like what is it? What do people think of it? Just to get people's ideas and what they're thinking. So a lot of it focuses on presenting information, but building lots of discussions, giving people resources to look at. And then how supersessionism developed, look at something from Origin of Alexandria, and then how we got here. And so then I would show him some after Christianity became the official language in the Roman Empire, how it became adopted, and how the art, I would show kind of a few images going from the Christian church in medieval times to German Nazi era, how anti-Semitism was developed through a lot of images and art and propaganda. And then I think I would end it there for the first, it would be kind of like a Sunday school class, so I would end it there. And then we'd start on day 2, just kind of remember what we went over in the history. Then we'd start to go on what is Judaism in the United States, look at it as a race, read the case study we read in class, and then just kind of, I got a lot of this, some of it kind of reframed it, a lot of from your slide here, but just looking at it, and then start watching some YouTube videos about different branches, and then here just go over an article from the ADL about rising in anti-Semitic incidents. And then the question is, again, a discussion question of what can we do as a church today? And so you can take another quote from Rabbi Mordecai Schreiber. look at what people think, and then I have 3 things to build better relationships in what I felt like the church can do, reading the Bible with historical context, especially the Gospel of John. So we'd look at some of the sections from the Gospel of John, give context to them, learning more about Judaism near you. So this one I designed for Austin, just kind of resources about there, important Jewish festivals, and then just a quick video about Yom Kippur. And then Jewish Christian dialogue, identifying like how to move forward with supersessionism. So with using the work of David Novak. So try to encouraging people to stay away from hard sessionism, and I'm going for what we call soft supersessionism. So that's kind of that's based from the work of David Novak, and then just another discussion about what people think Christians can have good dialogue with Jews, and then there's my bibliography. But yeah, that's about it. All right, thanks.